A lot of people, it's so easy to get distracted in real estate. Like you said, you do residential, or I'm sure some multifamily as well. But some people get pulled from every direction. They're like, hey, man, I have a gas station. Can you help me sell it? I have this.
What's like the number one secret to being successful multifamily broker?
So honestly, what they, going back to, like you said, just jumped out of college, right into Marcus Millichap, they had always taught, they had a really good training program. And I always advise, people getting in the business, if they're going to do investment brokerage, Marcus Millichap's a great way to start. I think the secret, just kind of investment sales 101, is just building a good database. So not spreading yourself too thin. Just picking an area. So Sacramento County, I know you guys do a lot in El Dorado County. So picking a market, say downtown Sacramento. Yeah. You say, hey, downtown Sacramento, I want to focus on 5 units and above. So just staying in that realm, say call it a 500, 1,000, maybe even 2,000 contacts, and just sticking with it. I mean, a lot of people, it's so easy to get distracted in real estate. Like you said, you do residential, or I'm sure some multifamily as well. But some people get pulled from every direction. They're like, hey, man, I have a gas station. Can you help me sell it? I have this. It's like you almost want to stay in your lane and stay in your focus and stick to that 1,000 or 2,000 contacts, and just constantly getting in contact with them and wanting to get in front of them. So we mainly, make a lot of phone calls to that target market, and it's just introducing yourself and wanting to get in front of them. I notice on kind of the smaller size, you get a lot more mom and pops. You get like 3 reactions. They really want to talk to you and get information from you. They just say, hey, F off and hang up the phone. Yeah. Or they just say, hey, they're polite and I'm not interested, but follow up. So it's just staying in contact with those same people over and over and over, and you start kind of seeing results.
So it really is just consistency and picking a market and not getting distracted with the shiny objects.
Exactly. And just not getting discouraged. There's so many people. It's funny. I'll call someone and they're just rude as hell, and then I'll talk to them the next year, and they're the nicest person I've ever talked to. Yeah. So it's not getting discouraged by all the hangups and stuff like that, and sticking with it. I think after they see your name, we used to joke about this in our old boiler room days of just making a ton of calls. Some of them start becoming kind of your friend. You'll want to get through a bunch of calls, and you're on the call for 45 minutes talking about God knows what.
Yeah.
So these guys, they're just, sometimes they're older, sometimes they're young, sometimes they're bored, sometimes they're busy. It's just you become kind of friends with them, and that's the whole goal, just getting some FaceTime. It kind of during COVID just started doing I used to not be very technological savvy and doing Zoom and stuff, but now I'm like, hey, if I know you're busy, if you got a moment to hop on Zoom, and then they kind of feel like they know each other. Like even just talking to you for the last 15 minutes, if we were just on a phone call, I wouldn't know what you look like or what you're about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's interesting.